There's incredible news in the front of artificial intelligence and drug treatments and pharmaceuticals, okay? In a short amount of time, the best doctor that you'll ever have is going to be artificial intelligence. When it comes to even law and all these other professions, the people that are in them now are going to have to be very careful, because when you're doing pharmaceuticals and you're doing all these industries, right, you have to study something for a very long time, absorb all this information, find the proper way to apply it. This is something artificial intelligence is going to be able to do in seconds. Things that people go to school for 15 years to understand. The artificial intelligence is going to be able to make these things happen in seconds. So specifically, what can you expect from the future? Well, let's say you get some sort of a disease, maybe COVID-19, maybe this, maybe that. Artificial intelligence, once it has the proper information, the sequence of the DNA of the drug, or I mean not the DNA of the virus, or the structure, or the nature of the symptoms, what have you. It will be able to repurpose existing drugs. It will already have that database. It won't have to be like a human being thinking, hey, maybe this hydrocolloquin might work against this and against that. And all these things that we consider now brilliant, the computer will be able to do instantaneously, just like a game of chess, right? There used to be that the game of chess was so respected. You had to think moves ahead. You had to build a strategy. And now there's no chance of any human being beating a computer, because the computer already quantified all the possible moves and things like that. The computer at an instant, the artificial intelligence is going to know all of the different molecular structures that could interact with any other molecular structure to be able to find the best thing to do within a minute. I mean, we're standing at the precipice of unlocking, a utopia with this type of technology. There's only one problem. Human beings are savages, and we just might not make it there. Maybe this whole COVID-19 and conflicts, and we'll nuke ourselves or something like that before we get there. Because if we get there, lives are going to completely change. It's going to have a bigger impact than electricity or the internet or anything else. Modeling for viral genome sequences and everything else. Artificial intelligence is going to be super powerful on all of those ends. So we've got a lot to look forward to on that end. One of the things that, all these other technologies, blockchain technology can also be used to transfer certain information that's sensitive data, between pharmaceutical industries or what have you. Machine learning has also been used to anonymize patient data, so to help identify patients at risk while developing more severe disease, and therefore predict the resourcing which would be required, such as ventilators. Everything is going to be solved in the medical field. The doctor's going to be a computer. Hey, doctor, I have this problem, that problem. Boom. In 2 seconds, it's going to give you the best treatment of your life. I can't even imagine there being a reason for a doctor at that point in time. So hopefully that's good news, because the problem is most of the world's population can't get to a good doctor. And the doctor that they get to is stupid. They might, they think doctors are amazing, but doctors are basically people that want to make money. And they can't figure out how to do it, so they go to school for 10 years to do something that charges a lot of money and is expensive. And I don't want to knock them. That's a serious thing. But there's a lot of doctors that don't know anything other than what the industry is, and they just got that diploma because they studied the test, they passed them, and they're able to do that. That in society, to me, is certainly useful, but it's not enough of them to help all the people that are in need. So this is great news. Trax News is telling you first. Look forward to that future. I guarantee you right now, I'm 33. When I'm 63, the doctor I'm going to be going to is probably going to be artificial intelligence if we maintain our civilization properly until then.